primer, face paint, cream liner, liquid liner. That is all that's going on my face today. Let's do it. Let's fucking go. All right, wow, you guys, my hair looks amazing-ish. This is like a little bit, I cut it myself, so like when it ever looks like normal, I'm like shook. All right, hello, my name is Tan, aka Prometheus Bob. I'm a drag king. I live in Los Angeles. We know what's going on in the world. It's a lot. It's a lot, and I thought maybe I could do a makeup video and just kind of hash it out, because sometimes I just need to talk shit out, and y'all are there, and I like putting makeup on my face, and I thought it'd be kind of crazy to try like a makeup challenge. Hold on, this is gonna be a thumbnail. Mainly using liquid eyeliner. Let's just get into it, because I made another video, a vlog about coming home to LA after the fires. Yeah, it's been a weird fucking week. It's a weird fucking day. It felt weird coming home, but I'm kind of starting to settle back in. The cats remember me, so that's pretty cool. It's like 20-30 minutes long. You don't have to go watch it. I was just in such shock because I was away. Just to summarize, I was in, this is primer, I was in Washington visiting my sibling, literally about to like close my suitcase and go to bed the night of the fires when my roommate texts me and is like, hey, just so you know, this is what's happening. And so that's that story. But overall, like now that I've come home and like settled a little bit and seen my city a little, because I live in Pasadena and I lived in Altadena for 7 years, I'm like kind of balancing out and feeling normal-ish. So what I was thinking is like, what can I do as a drag performer to help people through this time? And I think right now people just want like, first people just want to feel good, and I don't begrudge anyone that, because I also, that's why I have K-pop. And so I want to do that for people too. Obviously I'm pretty close to the disaster area, and it's also pretty close to me personally, but I also just needed to like talk it out. I think that's part of the grieving process. So before we really get into all that, I just want to introduce the concept. Basically, I mean, you see the title. This is all that's going on my face. This is everything besides the primer I just put on, which I probably didn't even need. I think it's gonna be kind of easy. I think it's gonna be kind of quick because it's like I don't have to put on foundation or anything. My idea is to, like, I use these in my drag makeup all the time. If you're not familiar with my makeup, I tend to do a lot of like graphic liner and cartoony type of kind of makeup. This feels good. What is going to be new for me is using cream liner to like, I don't know if I'm gonna contour with it. I don't know, I think that feels kind of crazy. But technically everything here I use like as eyeliner. The only reason I'm even using this is because if I'm gonna black out an area, like my neck, sometimes I black out my neck. I don't want to be, that would be so wasteful. This lasts fucking forever. So that's the idea. Let me put my hair back. I have content coming up. So I did a makeup video with my sibling actually, and it's pretty sick because I put them in my face, and it's the first time I've ever done that, and it actually went really, really well. So I'm really excited to share that with you guys. But until we get there, I felt like I just needed to do one more video kind of like on this topic. This is so weird. I've never just started with my eyeliner before. I'm like scared because it's like, it feels like I'm missing, I mean, I am missing several steps. I kind of want to try, what if I try with just contouring with this cream liner first, just to see like if I can do it. I'm gonna just use my finger because I'm not wearing any foundation or anything, so I can just, I mean, that's not bad. This feels possible. Yeah. For all the adventurous makeup I've done, I've never contoured this black before. So yeah, picking up from my vlog. In my vlog, I was just kind of like, what the fuck is happening? And I was visiting my sibling at the time, and I was like shook because I ended up, just because of like the winds, all the destruction, and just because of money, I wasn't able to come back for another week. That was really surreal. But I finally went to Altadena on Tuesday. I went and visited my friend whose house burned down. That was great. She was in great spirits, and I saw some members of the community, some people who were very traumatized, to be honest, talking about how parts of Altadena didn't even get the evacuation notice until it was too late, and that's where all the casualties were. And that was really hard because I'm not hearing it on the news, I'm seeing it face to face with my neighbor, you know. That was hard. And then I was like, I just want to walk as far as I can get into Altadena. And I didn't get far. I walked to my old neighborhood, which was untouched, but it was really, really bizarre and uncanny because my old neighborhood, when I lived on like the kind of edge of Altadena, was unscathed. I don't think this is going that well, but whatever. I believe in myself to pull it together at the end, so it's probably gonna look crazy for a while. But I just started walking north, and it was like, so my old neighborhood was fine, but what was so odd about it was the like skyline, because all the trees were gone, all the houses were gone, all the businesses were gone. There's no skyline. All the mountains are just like naked. It's so unsettling. It's so unsettling to like look at a blank space like in your skyline, basically, like where there used to be in a city. I wanted to keep going, but I came across a tree that was still down across the sidewalk. There's been like I don't want to say there's been no cleanup, but there's been no cleanup in unaffected areas. So obstructions have been pulled onto the sidewalk or like into the where like cars usually park, but it's all still there. And so I came across that, and the air, I wasn't expecting to sense it like this, especially so close to, what am I doing? Whatever, for the giggles. Please laugh at me, this is so stupid. Oh yeah, I was only like barely even getting to the destruction zone, but it was like the air felt really, I don't know how to say it. It smelled wrong, it felt wrong, and I just had this sense, and I always pay attention to my intuition. I had this sense that was just like, it's time to go home. So I didn't go into the actual, like, I didn't go to like where the disaster area is or where National Guard is. People are now allowed to go back to their homes if they have, like, they can come in and out if they have ID, but obviously I didn't have a home there, so I didn't get close to any of that, but it was definitely very unsettling. I've never had like a feeling like that before of like, don't go in there, which is like also unsettling because it must be really kind of toxic, and I really worry about people who are still living there, because some people are like still in their homes, like their homes didn't burn down, but they're in the disaster zone, and they're just, yeah, still living there, and that's like dangerous, and it's worrying. This is gonna be really bad. I don't know what to do because I can't highlight. I thought it was gonna be like, this is gonna be so easy because I don't have to do my skin, but I'm actually like really concerned about this, you guys. I mean, like, it's really not bad. It's just that like you're not supposed to contour with black. Maybe I should have just done eyeliner and not worried about it. But I'm gonna start doing the eyes now, which is like the best part. So yeah, that's my fires update. And then we had, you know, the Oompa Loompa got sworn in, which is just, I like don't have anything to even say about that. I think like the thing that we're learning this time around is like YOLO, fucking focus on your joy, and like they can't take that away from you. I think I'm really privileged because I live in California and I don't have that many fears of things getting too intense here. And also I just think that like, I think he's a fucking, not him, his administration, obviously him too, but I do think that like he just kind of does what people tell him to do, which is hilarious because the whole appeal of, you know, the orangutan was that no one can buy him, and it's like, I just think he's the most sock puppet like facade of a president we've probably ever had. I can't even call him a president, I don't think he qualifies, but in any case, I just think it's like ridiculous everything he's trying to do, and I think it's ridiculous that he thinks that people are just gonna accept it and fall in line. And I think I saw something that was like, this is gonna be a resistance of like quiet quitting, and it's just like, yeah, I just think like we should just be like, okay, and what? Like, what are you gonna do about it? You know, I feel like he's like a schoolyard bully who like is like standing on top of the hill, like, and I'm the king, and everyone's like, okay, we don't care, we don't like you, we didn't ask for a king, and we're just gonna keep playing. And he's like throwing a tantrum that no one's paying attention to him. That's how I expect it to go, or like what I'm manifesting. You know, I just feel like there's so much fear during the last administration, and now we're just kind of just like, whatever, fuck it. Which I appreciate, rather than like fear-mongering. I don't think fear-mongering is the way to go into this. Like, I don't think it's gonna be a great fun time. Whatever, dude. Like, have your little temper tantrum and your power play, and like, I'm just gonna keep living my life. This is stupid, ridiculous, god-awful. I'm gonna call it here on the contouring. This is such a fucking bad idea. I hope you're enjoying this at home. And it's also like, because I didn't put on any foundation or anything, it's definitely not giving illusion. It's giving like I got into the fireplace and hi, how are you? I look so stupid. I was like, I could do such a fierce smoky eye and that would make this awesome, but I don't know. I need to believe it a little bit, so I'm gonna go for the lips. Obviously, if I wanted this to be like a beauty makeup, I wouldn't have done this challenge. Okay, the problem with this is that usually I have like something on my lips to prime it and not just eyeliner. Oh no, I think I underestimated all the ways this could go wrong. I really believed in this. Oh, you know, I don't think I usually do a filter. It's giving mustache. We're gonna turn this out, you guys. This is gonna slay. Please stick around. It's gonna slay. It's gonna slay. I don't know if it's giving. Oh, buddy. Oh, man. Doing this without anything on my skin is hard because it's picking up so much of my skin texture. I think it's a lot more obvious in the mirror. I think like this is an instance where the camera is saving me a little bit. Usually the camera is my enemy and it looks better in the mirror, but this is, whoa, buddy. All right, if you're freaking out, this is how I usually do my makeup. Not usually, but I'm overdoing it a little bit, but sometimes I do this like a little skull effect. I'm like, how much of this can I blame on my abilities as a makeup artist, and how much can I blame it on how terribly this is pulling across my skin right now? This is what I wanted it to look like. That's a hot mess. Okay, we're gonna move on. I'm going in with the eyes because I need something to save me and give me confidence. I don't have mascara. That should be the fucking thumbnail. You guys, it's a hot mess. It's a hot mess. This is perfect for welcoming the new administration because, whoa, buddy. Okay, so I usually do, like I said, like these little skull lines, which I thought was really gonna save this makeup, and now I'm kind of like, I don't know if anything's gonna save it. Yes. That's kind of cute, but it's not what I did with my contouring. Maybe I can kind of, to be or not to be, Hamlet. You don't believe in me now, but this is gonna be good. I don't believe me. I'm like, this is kind of like all I've got. Like, I'm almost done with the eyeliner portion, and if this doesn't look good after the eyeliner, there's pretty much no saving it. I'm gonna tell you guys right now, usually I believe in myself, but like this, I might actually not be able to save this. There's a reason this is not a popular makeup trend. Oh my god. Anyway, bringing it back to the topic at hand. My biggest worry for this next 4 years is not really the next 4 years, because we're already here, right? It's already happening. But what I'm more nervous about is what happens after that. Because after all of this happens, we have to kind of like pick up the pieces and be like, what the fuck do we do now? Because we've had a toddler making a mess of things for 4 years. I don't know, there was like a video someone posted. God, I don't remember, but it was someone in the 80s being like, what we have to worry about in America is the rise of fascism. Someone was saying this in the 80s. He was like, ever since, I think it was Reagan, we've been taking this turn, and it's like, damn. Someone called it 40 years ago. 40 years ago. I mean, we're doing the best we can. To be honest, a lot of people are trying to stop us. And when I say that, what I mean is a lot of people, especially people in the Republican Party, whatever is left of it, don't want people to vote. And they don't want people to vote because people have power. If people don't vote, then they get to make all the decisions. And if you sit around thinking, well, my vote doesn't matter, my vote doesn't matter, my vote doesn't matter, not only are you not voting for the presidential election, but you're not voting in your local elections. And that shit has way more impact on you than sometimes national elections in a lot of ways. Local elections have a lot of power. It's crazy to me that people just give that up. I don't know, I grew up in the DC area. Of all things, we got a really good education of how government works. And the fact of the matter is, states are more powerful than the federal government in a lot of ways. And Republicans say that that's what they want to. That's why, like, I can be in California and not really worry about how Trump is going to affect, you know, my neck of the woods. So I live in a very liberal area, in a very liberal state that has protections for trans people. So the problem is that people don't realize that if you don't vote in your local elections, those are the people that have the most influence over your life. Because the United States is set up for there to be more control at smaller levels of government, which I think can be a really good thing. You know, like, no one knows their local constituency, like the local politicians. I just don't think people realize you can, like, go to town halls and participate in your democracy and actually influence your own lifestyle like that. And it's, like, not that hard. And that's gonna have way more effect than sometimes in voting in national elections. But because people get taught that, like, their vote doesn't matter, then they don't go do those things. And that benefits only people in power. The only way, like, your voice isn't heard is if you don't fucking say anything, you know what I mean? So it breaks my heart that, like, a lot of people got so disenchanted that, like, they wouldn't vote. Because it's like, even if you're like, yeah, okay, presidential election is a sham. First of all, Trump's a fascist, so you should vote for literally anyone other than him. That ship has sailed, but... Second of all... Oh, I tried to fix it and it looks worse. Guys, I had way too much confidence in myself. I might have to wipe the nose. It's only getting worse by the second. This is actually really bad, you guys. I don't fucking know, you guys. You should vote. But yeah, that's, like, literally what people, it's just, yeah, that's what's ridiculous to me. Is, like, that's what people in power want, is they want you not to vote because that gives them more power. And it's like, you think it's like punk rock not to vote, but that's actually just playing into their strategy. See, that's giving. This is not. That's gotta go, you guys. I was gonna try to like, be real, like, proud and, like, not fix anything, but I think that has to change. And I don't have eyeshadow, so I can't even set the black. This is the worst idea I've ever had. Like, there's not much else I can do here, you guys. Okay, that kind of helped balance it out. Drink. Oh my fucking Lord. You guys. It's so bad. It's so bad and I can't save it. It's so bad. Okay, I'm gonna just, like, give a little zhuzh to my neck. This is what I normally do. This is not gonna be a problem. But holy shit, the rest of this is garbaggio. There's no saving it. There's no saving it. There's no saving it. I kind of really want to commit, though. I really want to figure out if I can. It's not that bad, but, like, I kind of feel like I'm cheating. I was like, if I just use enough black, like, eventually, like, the contrast is just gonna wash out, like, any of the imperfections and stuff. Okay, I really want to try. I want to commit. I want to see if I can save this. If I maybe smudge this out. Okay. It's not horrible. You guys, it's not horrible. I really want this to be, like, the cutest, most stun. Maybe I can set it with this. Yeah, I want this to be, like, the cutest, smokiest eye ever. Yeah, I guess I could use a brush, huh? I think that would help at this stage. Okay. Don't look. Golly gee willikers, you guys. Golly gee willikers. So, like, my goal, there's absolutely no way to set my eye. I should have just done the liquid liner because that would at least stay. My goal when I do, like, videos like this is, like, can I do a look that'll be, like, I could go on stage like this? And I don't think ever in my life I would go on stage like this. I think if I was, like, a background character, maybe. Okay, this is what I'm thinking. This is bullshit, garbage, doo-doo caca. So if I, like, fail a makeup challenge, I need there to be, like a punishment. You know what I mean? Hold on, I'm gonna keep trying to save it. I'm gonna keep making it worse. So, like, comment down below, please. What's my punishment? Like, should I go out in public? Like, if I fail makeup, like, should I go out in public like this? Go to my local grocery store? Should I try it again? I don't know if there's any way I could ever. That's worse. That's bad. Everything about this is bad. Everything I'm doing to fix it is making it worse. I thought for sure, because I'm a liquid eyeliner girly, that I would be able to do something, and I keep making it worse. Okay, that's cutesy. I know how much, like, foundation and shit makes a difference, but I didn't think it would be this much. And, like, being able to set your liquid liner and shit, that's cuter. But yeah, comment down below. Like, I'm gonna keep trying to do the best possible version of this, but, like, what do you think? What's, like, the forfeit? Unless you think I slayed this, but, like, don't lie to me. Like, should I, like, eat something really spicy? Should I post an apology video? I'm so sorry. I thought I was good at makeup. I'm so sorry. Genuinely, I thought I was better than this. At this point, I'm just wasting my makeup. Oh, there's something else I want to tell you guys. Got a tarot reading today. My first time ever getting, like, a professional reading. Someone posted on Craigslist, because I was just curious, like, how people market themselves, because I've been wanting to, like, get better at it, and, like, yeah, I just wanted to experience it for myself. She was so quick. It was only, like, a few minutes, because it was a free reading, right? But she was so quick, and she was like, you're gonna move soon, and I've been hearing that, like, in every single reading I've ever gotten, unprofessionally, or, like, what do you call it, like, YouTube readers, stuff like that. Like, everyone's like, you're gonna move, and I'm like, bitch, where? Like, I said it in my last video, I was thinking of moving to Spokane to be with my sibling, but, like, I just don't think I'm a Spokane girly. I just don't see myself living somewhere, like, that low population density. I literally, like, everywhere I went, I was like, where are the people? And this is someone who quit their job because of anxiety. Like, I don't know, I like being around people, like, a lot more people than that. I didn't quit my job, but I don't think I'm gonna go back. Because they were like, we can't guarantee your position and all this bullshit. I don't know, I do think I'm worth more than a coffee job. Not to, like, talk shit on people who work coffee jobs, of course. What I mean is, like, if I can't do it, then I need to find something else that's worth my time. Because some people can manage doing coffee and having, like, their extra shit, but I can't. So if I can't, then I'm not gonna prioritize being in a coffee job over doing this, you know what I mean? She, like, read my love life, which I kind of wasn't expecting. So I think I'm kind of, like, annoying and, like, love isn't all there is. But she was like, yeah, you tend to lose yourself in relationships, but at the same time, love is grounding for you and you need it. And I'm like, yeah, why am I full of contradictions? And she said I was gonna meet my soulmate this year. So I like, even though I read cards and, like, I believe in this shit, I'm kind of like, do you just tell everyone? But, like, I'm gonna believe her if she said it. Why not? I feel like it's overdue. I'm 32, turning 33 this year. But she also said I already met my soulmate and, like that relationship didn't work out. And I'm kind of like, so you have multiple soulmates. So, like, I can meet literally anyone this year. You know what I mean? And, like, I think you have, like, platonic soulmates and all that kind of stuff. So, you know, I'm not putting, like, all of my faith and stock in it, but I did think it was interesting. She did give me some specifics. I was kind of like, and then, like, at the end, she was like, you have a lot of past life trauma. And I was like, girly, you don't have to tell me. This is getting ridiculous now. I think I should stop. Just call it a fail and walk away, bro. But yeah, she was like, you have a lot of past life trauma. And I was like, yeah, I fucking know. I'm gonna wash my hands and then, like, fix this. Hold on. Anyway, she was like, so dumb. I'm gonna light a candle for you. Because it was a free reading, but she was like, I don't normally only do, like, one or the other, like a spiritual cleansing or a reading. But I feel like I need to light a candle for you. I look so bad. I look so bad. It wouldn't be so bad if I had my white contacts in. I think you could kind of, it would be okay. But this is bad. Anyway, she's like, I'm gonna light a candle for you because I just feel like Spirit is guiding me to, which is really, really sweet of her. And I appreciate that, like, it was a free reading and she still wanted to go out of her way. And I don't know, I feel like I learned a lot as a reader. I feel like I learned that I'm not good at it. I think it takes so much confidence and skill and, like, I don't know, attunement or something to be able to tap into someone, like, right away. Sure, there could be people who are like, all her messages were general. I think there are some things that, like, could have been general, like her being like, 2024 was a hard year for you and you grew a lot. And I'm like, yeah, but that's probably true for everyone all the time, right? But then she, like, kind of read one of my relationships and it was, like, spot on. And she, like, the bit about how I am in love relationships is spot on. I don't know, like, everything that was kind of like, this is what you're dealing with and this is kind of how you are was, like, 100% accurate. And this reading was, like, 5 minutes long, like, and on the phone. So there's no way that she was, like, doing, like, cold reading or anything, you know what I mean? So that was interesting. And I look like this. I blacked out too much of my eyes. There's absolutely no depth or anything here. Maybe I can, like, do a little bit of this. No, it's bad. It's bad. There's literally no way I can save this. Like, honestly, it's not the worst, but the fact that, like, I couldn't, like, get that much depth in the eyes is actually what's shocking me, because I thought I was gonna slay the eyes and everything else would be a miss. But, like, I feel like this is pretty cute. I mean, I don't have foundation on, and this is really hard to blend. It's bad. No, it's bad. It's bad, and it's bad, and it's bad, and it's pretty bad. So I'm gonna go cry, think about what I've done on this planet today. If you're new here, please subscribe. I'm trying to upload every Tuesday. Next week, I'm going to post a video where I get I do kind of look like a cartoon man, like, printed onto a human, don't I? Let me put on something a little bit fabulous, just a little bit. Whatever. It's good enough that it's giving something. Thank you guys so much for being here. If you want to stick around, next week I'm going to post a video I filmed in Washington where I put my sibling in face, and let me tell you, first of all, we're adorable. Second of all, we popped off. Well, I popped off because I did the makeup. And then we kind of, like, wiggled around and did a performance. It was probably garbage. I haven't been through the video yet, but it's definitely really cute. Please look forward to that. It's gonna be so awesome. Videos every Tuesday. Lots of content in the pipeline that's better than this. Please vote. Please, for the love of God. For the love of all that is, whatever the fuck is going on this planet, please vote. And I'll see you around. If you've subscribed because of this video, you're a real one. So stupid. My love and heart goes out to LA, my city. We can do this. Goodbye.